Are we live? Yeah, we are live. Hi guys, I'm just going to do a bit of sorting out on my end. 1 second. Right, here we go. Right, that's sorted. I don't suspect there'll be anyone in the chat yet, so I'll just stand up for a second. So yeah, I've not quite got that right. 1 second. Not prepared as usual. Right, there we go. That's not too bad. I know we're a little bit skew with, but that's okay. Right, we've got 2 people watching. Hi guys, it's Adam, and welcome to a Carboot haul. Although I've already said hi guys, but you know what I mean. We're just doubling up today. Oh, what's happened? Oh god. Right, there we go. Right, I'll go in the chat for a sec. Hi Darren and Chrissy. 2 of the regulars are in. I'll just check where I am, make sure I'm all right. So I'm going to hold things up here. Right, okay. Right, okay, sorry, I'm not prepared today. So I went to Carboot yesterday. Oh my god, it was competitive. It really was. And I got a few bits and bobs, but the one pickup I really got excited about. It turns out there's actually something that I need to sort of talk to you about with, and there's something, obviously, it's something that I'm going to have to put in my listings and stuff like that. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Well, actually, no, we'll get to that first because it's right here. So I had a wee pickup, right? I had a wee pickup for 15 quid. Nice big bundle of wee stuff. And I was really excited. It was on the table, and I was thinking, hang on a minute, why haven't the other resellers noticed this yet? Because they were at the other end of the car boot and they had already gone past this stall, you know, the big clump of resellers and dealers. And load of wee stuff. I won't show it you all straight away because I've got it all in separate piles, so I'll sort of go through it methodically. But this was in the 15 quid, and any other wee stuff you see in this video, it was all £15 because I didn't get any separate wee stuff to this bundle. Fake Rachel listening and watching. Does that really work for a haul? Well, I suppose so. Right, what I'll do is I'll try and be very descriptive. So here we have a cardboard sleeve Wii Sport, but here's the problem. I don't know whether you can see this. 1 sec. I really need like a little helper to flip back my screen. See that little E there? It turns out that this is NTSC, as well as that one there that I got in the bundle is PAL. But the rest, don't really see, NTSC, and obviously Pokemon Revolution, that would have been like a £24 game on Amazon. But obviously the Wii being region locked, and obviously this is NTSC, I can't send this in on the PAL listing on Amazon. So I don't know. I think I did list this last. Yeah, I did. This was one of the ones I listed last night, and I put it on eBay. And I really don't know what price I didn't know what price to pitch this at, being an NTSC one. But I've gone for $14.99, I think. I think I've gone for $14.99. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my own international shipping on this listing. I didn't last night, but I am going to. I'm going to update it today, and along with the other ones, because I think if someone's over in America or even another country and they have a US console, then they'll pay for the international shipping, however much it be. It'll be I don't know, 5 quid, something like that, maybe a bit more. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm just speculating. But we'll pay for that, and then it means that I can sell it. I can actually sell it to someone. Otherwise, if I didn't do the international shipping, I think it would be quite hard to shift just in the UK. But anyway, that's that. So I've got Pokemon Revolution. I got, as I say, NTSC, a PAL copy of Just Dance, so I can actually send that to Amazon, probably about 15, 20 quid, something like that. NTSC Wii Sports Resort. Now, this has sold, the NTSC version has sold in the UK, and I think I pitched that at about a tenner, maybe just over. But if that was the PAL version, I would have been getting like 20 quid, so I was really annoyed when I found out it was all NTSC stuff. As I say, Wii Sports, I think I pitched that about a tenner as well. None have sold on eBay for the NTSC one, but I'm just sort of speculating prices. The good thing was Mario Kart was PAL, so I was happy with that. So that's my 15 quid back. Obviously, I've got money in the other ones as well. But Also, it came with 3 wheels, so, and all official wheels. I don't know if you see that. I don't know if you can see that, but all official wheels, so that'd be like 25 quid, maybe 30 if I'm lucky, but I think 25 quid. And being the PAL version, I was happy with that. Let's see if there's any comments in the chat referring to the actual games and seeing if there's any comments or questions with that. Yeah, I put you on the telly box and use my photo list. Oh, right. My mate collects the same games in multiple formats, PAL, NTSC, etc. Collectors love them still. Oh, right. Well, that's okay then. That's all right. I just thought I was just a bit down, like, you know, I got it, and then I was thinking, well, did they leave? Did the other dealers leave it knowing it was NTSC? When it was like, for 15 quid, I mean, I've got a load more stuff in the bundle to show you. For 15 quid, why would anyone leave that bundle? So anyway, that's beside the point. You know, I'm just a bit down about it. Some people also mod their UK systems to play NTSC games. We have a Kaplunk 1960s Ideal version. Ideal, don't know if you can see that. Yeah, this is one on my bucket list. I've really wanted to find that. It's just one of them games that, you know, it's on your bucket list, but you don't really know it's on your bucket list. You know, you keep thinking, you know, I kept thinking to myself, I want to find it, and then I forgot about it, and then when I actually found it, you know, I was really happy. So it was one of them that it was on my bucket list, but I kind of forgot it was. Why do you not put your eBay name public? I did for a while. I mean, I'm not like really mega bothered about putting it public. You know, if you want to contact me and stuff and get it and that sort of stuff, but I like to keep it away from everything else, you know, separate. I know a lot of people do. I know most of the UK YouTubers do. I think there are a few who you know, have it public, and you know, I'm not worried about giving it you publicly or anything like that. I just like to keep it separate. I just also, there's certain personal information I think you can get, you know, from an eBay account, and if I promote that on here, then that means you can go over and you can find that personal information with a little bit of digging. And it wouldn't be good if someone was watching my videos who was a bit of like a I don't know, not a hacker, but you know, a bit of like a criminal or dodgy person watching my videos. Not that anyone dodgy does watch my videos, but if they were to, then we get my eBay name, then we go over and get my personal information, and I don't know, it just could be a bit, I'm just a bit wary of it. But yeah, anyway, what is your username? I just wanted to purchase from a genuine seller. I will message you on your channel, Ames Perkins. I'll just message you on your channel and give it you there instead of giving it out to everyone on a video. Ken Chapman took his vids down for privacy. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that. I don't know why. I realised that he did, but I don't know why. But I'm not going to go into that because that's not my business, you know. If he wanted to take his videos down, then that's, you know, his choice. So anyway, riders helmets, all £2 junior ones, Charles and Owen ones. Yeah, these go for like 13 quid, you know, £10 plus postage. Nothing special really, but you know, happy enough with these for £2 each. I'll show you the other one. Oh god. Oh no, what have I done? What I've done is I've put a listed pile with all stuff that's listed, and then an unlisted pile with anything that's not listed, and now I've just muddled them up. So I've got to sort this out. One sec. Let me put that there, then that there, then there. Right, we're ready. I got some top trumps. New hat for the collection. Yeah, I know. Comic Heroes 2. I've not actually got a rider's helmet for my collection, so I don't know. It might be worth just keeping one just to sort of display it. DC Superheroes Top Trumps. This was like at the start of the boot sale, and I was like, I need to pick something up just to get going. Paid 50p each on these. Avengers and Comic Heroes. I think I'll do them as a sort of bundle because they're all similar theme, and maybe get £10 plus postage, something like that. I really don't know accurate prices on them, but you know, it was just to get the ball rolling. So I paid £2 for them. Hopefully get about £10 plus postage back. Again, early on in the boot sale, I got this Pokemon Snorlax plush. Don't know whether you can see that or not. But yeah, 1998 plush, so very nearly vintage. And I paid £2 for that. And again, similar money, bread and butter item, maybe £10 plus postage, something around there. I've sold a similar one, brand new with tags, not Snorlax, but a similar Pokemon, as I say, from the same range, brand new with tags, for £10 plus postage. So yeah, happy with that one. I can get some money back on it. I got, again, all the riders' helmets I got were £2 each. Again, another Charles Knowing one. I'm gonna shoot What's Up Tap Flippers, Wino hat ads. Oh, do you want one? Do you want me to get one? There we go. There we go. Got a hat. Yeah. So rider's helmet, Charles Knowing one. Yeah, just a junior one. Again, probably about a $12.99 item. But this time I got this little nice waterproof cover with it. And I think that might add a couple of quid, so I'll probably shoot for 15 on that one, just because it's got its cover. In fact, sorry, I have shot for 15 on it because this is something that's listed. Whoa. Something else, pretty cool. LOL. 1998 is nearly vintage. It is. It is 20 years. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He was saying. Yeah. I feel old. Darren said. Yeah. Paraffin gas lamp. Nothing special. Don't know why I picked it up. I was just drawn to it. Drawn to it. I think that's the right tense. Yeah. £3 paid on that. I think I did list this last night, but I can't remember what I listed it for. It was either like £10 plus postage or like £15-ish, that sort of range. Seems like a lot of the stuff in this haul is like £12 to £15 range, but yeah, about 12, 15 quid on that one. I'll see. I'm not telling you that that's the exact right price that you should list it at. I really don't know, but I'm just taking a stab in the dark with that. So yeah, that's that one. And also because I'm going to an auction in a few weeks' time, I thought it was good just to pick it up because I want to get into a bit more antique stuff again. And yeah, just branch out in that way. And I've got a few other different niches I'm wanting to explore a bit more as well. So that is all the stuff that's listed, that I've listed. So I'm just gonna put all them back in one pile. So then I know that what's listed is listed, because I listed like 15 items last night from the haul. And then we'll get on to the non-listed, unlisted stuff. We have Paul in the chat. We have Nick says you are vintage. I know I'm vintage. How annoying is that? I'm 21. I'm vintage. Oh god. Although I would say that sort of suits my personality, doesn't it? Being vintage. So yeah. Nice hat, defo worth a thumbs up. Yeah, give it a thumbs up if you like it, guys. That would be really nice. I got, what should I do the rest of a wee bundle now? I think I'll do the rest of it. Oh, I know. Sorry, we'll have to get this one out of the way. It was just the day for riders hats. I'm sorry. Again, this one is a champion one, junior riding hat. Yeah, I mean, again, $12.99, something like that on that one. As I say, all the free riders helmets I got were £2. So £2, $12.99. It's not terrible. There's probably a clear fiver in it. If you are vintage ads, that makes me antique. No, it does. No, it doesn't, because antique is 100. Yeah, 100 years, isn't it? But yeah, so nothing special, but bread and butter items. I've sold them before. I've got $12.99 before consistently. So, you know, it's nothing special, but I know they'll go. I might bump the price up slightly just to get a bit more out of them, but we'll see. We'll see. So that's that. More wheat stuff. So again, NTSC wheat stuff. Big Brain Academy We Degree. This was all in the £15 job lot that I previously showed. So yeah, Big Brain Academy We Degree. Don't think that's worth anything. Transformers the game, missing the manual, unfortunately. Again, not much. Maybe a few quid back in a job lot. not scanned that one. That one might do okay, game only, but I doubt it's going to be much. Again, NTSC. This is like, I should have clarified, this is like the crap bits of a job lot. Except this one. Can you see this, right? I need help, and I'm not going to get it on this video because it's too low quality to determine. But this is sealed. This is Scarface. It's NTSC, but with Scarface The World Is Yours on Wii, NTSC, and it's sealed. But I don't know whether it's the genuine seal, because on quite a few Wii games I've seen seals that haven't had the little like Nintendo seal around it or strip around it like the PS3 do, but they're still genuine seals. So I really don't know. I mean, I don't know whether you're going to see it. One sec, let me just see. I really don't know whether it's going to be too low quality, isn't it? But I don't know whether you can see that. I don't know. I mean, it's sealed, but to me, it just looks a bit off to me. I don't know. I'm not an expert with seals and stuff. I really don't know, but yeah, if it was, it just bugs me, because if this was sealed, it'd be good money. It would be good money. What I'll do maybe is post it in like GGG or you know, another one of the gaming groups, and just see, because that's probably the best place to post it in. But if that's sealed, that is some money, I think. So I'll have to double check, but I think that's got to be some money. But yeah, that's that anyway. And I got Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus. This one, both for NTSC again. Which, you know, it did annoy me, as I said before, that these are all NTSC, but I thought, pick it up, 15 quid for the job lot. I was happy. So that was that part of the Wii job lot. I got an NTSC Wii, a USA Wii, USA export only. And if you don't know, or you've just joined the stream, I got a job lot of Wii stuff from the Carboot for 15 quid yesterday. Included Mario Kart and a load of other stuff that we have already shown. And you know, you can go back and view the video. Like once the live stream's over, you can go back and view the first part of the video, so then you can see what I actually got. Because I did it at the start of the stream. So yeah, Wii console USA one. I don't know about this. I don't know how I'm going to sell it or go about selling it. I might include a few of the NTSC games with it. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to do a bit more research into that. I actually don't know how I'm going to test it, because the wires are, you know, the 2-pin connector. So I don't know. I think there might be an adapter for that. I'm really not sure though. I got with it. I got 2 of these, or what are these called? Motion Plus adapters for the Wii. I'll just whack them down there for now. I got 4 controllers. Don't know where you see all them, but they're all official Wii. You know, they're all. I don't know where you see. Oh god, they're all official Wii anyway. And I got 2 official nunchucks as well. I know the light's a bit terrible, but these are white and there's a white background behind me as well, so it's not very good. But yeah, 2 nunchucks with that. I got all the, well, maybe not all, but majority of the the booklets and that with it, which is good. I got Wii Fit board. I got all the wires. As I say, there's it's the 2-pin connector. One sec. The marbles didn't come with it. They were out of the kaplunk. Just so you know, it was a bit random that was, wasn't it? But yeah, I put them in there randomly. 2-pin connector thing there. I don't know the official name for it. I'm just going to call it a 2-pin connector. That might be the official name for it, but yeah, so I might need to get like an adapter or something like that to be able to test this. I really don't know if some sort of adapter exists, but we'll have a look. We'll see. I haven't a clue. But yeah, that was that. So that was a Wii. And then I got finally out of the job lot. I think that's everything out of the job lot. A load of silicone cases. You can sell these on eBay in little job lots, but no one seems to do it. They always seem to include them in the bundle and don't even add any extra cost on. But I've got 2 with the Motion Plus adaptation thing on, you know, for the actual Motion Plus adaptation thing. I don't know if you see that very well, but anyway, you can sort of see that with the Motion Plus adaptation thing on. And yeah, I've got for 2 of the normal cases before, I've got £7 quite easily. So yeah, £7 for them. They're not the fastest sellers, but they do go, you know. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing with them. I'll probably do those 2 together with the Motion Plus adaptation on, and then what I might do is a bundle of 4 of them for like £10 or something. Maybe, yeah, maybe £8 to £10, something like that. They're nice and easy to package. So if it has to be just below £10, which is usually my minimum, but if it has to be just below £10, I'm happy with that, because it came in a job lot anyway, and it's just extra money really. So that's that, and now I've messed up all the piles again, but well. Oh, that came with a rider's helmet. I don't know. Anyone know what that is? Came with a rider's helmet though, so yeah. I'm just going to check back in the chat. We had 25 people watching a minute ago. US to UK mains adapters are a couple of quid ads. Yes. Right, okay, that's fine. All right. What I will do is sell the Wii with a few of the NTSC games, and yeah, and then obviously put the adapter on and all that sort of stuff. Do a little bundle basically. I forgot my train of thought then, but yeah, do a little bundle, wires with the adapter, with a controller. Now, I don't know whether the controllers are actually region locked or anything like that. I really don't know, because I've never had an American Wii, so I don't know, but they look slightly different, the writing on the inside of that case there. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a bit more research, but certainly I'll probably put one of the controllers with it if it seems to work with it, and a nunchuck, and then no, I can't. I'm just thinking, this is the problem with this, because I can't send any of it to Amazon because it's all American Wii stuff. So I don't want to get in trouble sending it to Amazon and all that sort of stuff, but I can get a better price at Amazon. So yeah, I'll have to look into it more, but still, I'm happy with that anyway. So that was the entire Wii job lot. I got a DVD, just sealed DVD for not £1, for 50p. I was looking at that thinking I got it for £1, but no, it was 50p. The controllers are fine as far as I know, mate. Great. That's a real help, because if I send, I can send like the controllers in separately, because I did really well with just selling single Wii controllers, individual Wii controllers, before Christmas. Whether I'm going to do as well now, maybe it's worth putting the controllers with a Wii unit and doing a full, you know, doing like a bundle setup on Amazon for 40-50 quid for the little bundle with Wii Sports. I don't know, but I did well with doing the individual controllers, so it's nice to know that the controllers should be okay. I will do my own research on that though. 50p. £7.24 merchant fulfilled on Amazon, new, probably looking at about $14.99 for FBA. Maybe a little bit more, but I'll probably just clear it at $14.99, and it should go fairly quickly. I wouldn't say mega quickly, fairly quickly. It's not the best rank, but it's not by far, it's not the worst rank. So yeah, that's that one. What else? Only a few more items today. It was very competitive. It was very competitive at the do you worry you will not be employable after reselling if it all goes wrong? Yeah, it's a good question. I do, but I know one career that I'll always be happy in, and that will be being a charity shop manager. So if ever reselling went wrong, I just applied to be a charity shop manager. I actually have the opportunity now to be a sales assistant at a charity shop. You know, I could apply. It's literally the one in Lostock, like 2 minutes from the house. I could be a sales assistant there. The problem with Bernardo's is they have a policy. I don't know whether you know this. Maybe if you're really into your charity shops, you'll know this, but they have a policy where their staff can't buy anything that's out of the back. So it has to be on the floor, has to be for sale for 24 hours. And although that sounds like, oh, well, that's fine, no one's going to buy it in 24 hours, a lot of the people I've talked to about it who are Bernardo's staff say that they rarely get stuff that they want for themselves because it does go in 24 hours. I was saying to them, well, couldn't you hide it and all this sort of stuff? But obviously that's then a bit iffy, you know, you wouldn't want to do that. So yeah, anyway, that's why I'm a bit like that about it. You know, if I was working in a charity shop, it'd be like my reselling's gone, it's over, and then I'll just work in the charity shop. And what I would do is I'd use my power and influence in the charity shop to help out local resellers and then sell to them, obviously. So yeah, anyway, so yes, I would be employable, but there's always one job I'll be able to do, and that is a charity shop manager or charity shop sales assistant or just even a paid charity shop worker. Book here, discovering statistics using SPSS for Windows. Little bit aware on the corners and stuff, but I should have no trouble getting 19, 20 quid for that. That's what we seem to be fetching on Amazon, 90,000 in books. So yeah, pretty good. Fair enough, pal. Good luck to you. Yeah, thank you very much, Joe. Smart reselling hat model. I don't know. Is there such thing? I suppose there is. Yeah, I suppose there is for like billboards and, you know, like in Next and stuff, where you have those pictures of people on the walls. But yeah, I don't know. I'd just say charity shop manager. That's like, oh, I'd love to do that. Really would. And I could make real good connections with other local resellers and things like that. And I could do my reselling alongside it. But I just feel like if I was a charity shop manager, I'd probably just end up doing that. But doing it really well, you know, I like to commit to one thing. Well, I say that, I end up going off in loads of different directions anyway, but I try and commit to one thing at least. So yeah, and if it was a full-time job, I mean, I know there's so many awesome resellers who do it part-time with a full-time job, and they are doing ridiculous figures. But I honestly, I don't, if I had a full-time job, I don't think I could do this to even the extent I'm doing it now, or, you know, to the extent of some of the, you know, the other part-timers. It's just crazy, you know. I just, you know, working 30, 40 hours a week plus me reselling on top of that. I think I could earn money doing it, but honestly, I don't think I could earn any amount of money. But I suppose I wouldn't need to earn any amount of money because it's just a part-time thing. So yeah, I don't know. But if I was doing a full-time job, I think I would do reselling, but to a very, very, very low extent. I really do. Managers and assistant managers get paid, yeah. In Bernardo's, they seem to call them a sales associate or sales assistant. But yeah, that's what they are, assistant managers. And yeah, they get paid. Obviously, let the old biddies in there and so, well, that's probably politically incorrect, but the older people in there, let's say, to be nice, the older people in there, they don't get paid usually, like, you know, if they're voluntary. Obviously, there might be a manager who's older in there who will get paid, but like, you know, the little old ladies on the counter who are usually voluntary, they don't get paid. The manager and assistant manager gets paid. The volunteers do not get paid unless they do it for a scheme. Oh, you can do it for a little scheme, can you? I know. Yeah, Darren likes that. All biddies, I know, yeah. Right, only a couple more items now, I think. Lost, the board game. Rips to the seal, unfortunately. Old biddies, I know. That's like, I don't even know where I got that from. Lost, the board game. Few rips to the seal, as I was saying. £2 paid. It's annoying, that one, because on the Amazon listing it has a different image, so I don't know whether to send it in and then state that, you know, it's a different cover, it's a different box, but basically it's the same game, which it is, but I just don't like doing that. I know certain people do it and stuff, but I just don't like doing that. I could even snap a photo. I wouldn't like to go to your charity shop ads. You'd get bugger all. What do you mean? I wouldn't like to go to your charity shop ads. You'd get bugger. No, I'd be good. You mean if I was working in there like a manager? I'd be awesome. I would give out loads of good stuff to resellers, because the better charity shop managers always look after their resellers, because they know they need that income. They know that if they've got 4 resellers who come in often and they're juggling them to give them stock, you know, equally, they know that they're going to get direct sales straight away every week, guaranteed from those resellers, pretty much guaranteed anyway, because we're always on the hunt for stock. So pretty much guaranteed. So the good charity shop managers always look after the resellers, and then sort of their other sales, you know, the other side of their sales portfolio, I suppose, is you know, the older people who are going in there, or the, you know, the younger people just looking for a bargain, all that sort of stuff. So, but their resellers are a big part of their sales total. How do I know this? Because one day the other week, I made up pretty much half of the entire day's worth of sales in one charity shop, and I do that frequently. So yeah, I do know it is a big portion, and you need to keep your resellers happy if you're a charity shop manager. So I bet you I'm going to get headhunted, aren't I? I bet someone's going to watch this, like from Bernardo's or whatever, and say he's the young blood we need and all this sort of stuff. But anyway, I think that is it, actually. I've got some more top trumps over there, but I mean, it really, as I say, it was very competitive. I got to that Wii bundle in time, but there was a fair few cars there, but it wasn't my bigger one, and I was a bit disappointed when I came away with what I came away with. But it's how it goes sometimes. You know, it's well worth the trip. It was well worth the trip. I got some half decent stuff, probably on the 40 quid spend. I think it was £39. I think I spent. I put it in my book yesterday. On the like the £39 spend, I might get 200-300 out of it, something like that, or along those lines anyway. So, you know, good returns, but just I would have liked a bit more volume. But as we come into the season a bit more, and I'm going to my auctions and all that sort of stuff, I'll be able to get better returns each week on the Carboot haul. So yeah, I can't complain. For, you know, first outdoor Carboot of the season, I'm happy. I'm happy, but I was a bit disappointed when I got home. I was like, you know, I could have got a bit more, but that's how it goes. And I wasn't assertive enough. A lot of people, a lot of the dealers and the resellers, they were in the boots. You know what they're like? Oh yeah, I'll have a bit of that, you know, all that. And I'm not like that. I step back and I look at my surroundings, and I try and, I'm not a sheep. I try and go to other stalls, and I don't just follow that crowd of dealers round. But yeah, I certainly got beaten to the punch by a few dealers who I recognised. You know, from the video games, there was a few PS3 games that I didn't get in on and stuff like that. But to be honest, I did speak to one of the other resellers there who I don't know, but you know, you see them knocking about. And I said, you know, it's pretty dire today, isn't it? And he said, yeah, you know, I've not got much. And then I saw him walk out, and he only had one bag. I think he did go back to the car though, so he might have had like 3 bags or 4 bags. So probably similar amount to me, because I think I had like 3 bags in the end. So you know, it's how it goes. It's how the game goes. There was a lot of competition, as I say, because the other bigger one isn't open yet. So every dealer from around like the 20-30 minute, you know, radius of driving, you know, driving radius, has come to that Carboot, or maybe even a bit further. So that's just after you. And you still have morals about jumping in people's boots. You know, you're still passionate about your business when no matter how well you do, you still want more, mate. Yeah, I know you. I know. It's like Nick when he got that mega haul. I don't know whether Nick's still watching, but when he got that mega haul, I'm sure, like Andrea said or something, that he had gone round the charity shops like an hour later or something. Or was it himself who said that on a video? I don't know, but someone said he had gone round the charity shops like an hour later, and that just says it all. You know, that would be, you know, just like I would be if I got a mega haul like that. I'd be round the charity shops, you know, an hour later. And after this Carboot, I went straight up to my local Bernardo's because that's open on a Sunday. And I was straight up there. I didn't get anything, unfortunately, but I was straight up there because, you know, you always want more. Yeah, I do. I still do have morals about people in jumping in people's boots and stuff. I mean, you've got to be assertive and stuff. And this woman who was doing it, you know, the one I saw particularly doing it, she wasn't like really aggressive with it or anything. She was just saying, you know, could I have a quick look and all this sort of stuff. And then she'd walk around the stall and then have a look and pull things out and things like that. And it wasn't mega aggressive or anything like that. But and obviously she did get some stuff because of it. And it's whether you want to go for your morals and not get tons of stuff, or maybe still get a bit of stuff if you're lucky, or whether you break your morals and just be a bit more assertive and get in there a bit more. I think as Retro Boot Disc just says there, I saw a Nintendo in someone's boot, I'd be straight in there. Just got to be polite. Exactly. That's what I mean. You need to. That's what I'm trying to say. You need to be assertive, and you need to get in there because dog eat dog. It's dog eat dog. And yesterday really said that to me. Like really spoke to me. And just looking at how many dealers were there, and you know what it was like, because I've not been to an outdoor car boot in a few months, so I forgot this. You know, and just what it was like. I just realised, you know, I've got. This season, I've got to be more assertive. Not, as you say, Retro Boot Disc, be polite, but you have got to be assertive if you want to get any kind of stuff. So I'm certainly going to be a bit more assertive, making my voice heard, making it clear, and being, you know, having some direction, not just wandering around and just letting other people get the stuff and things like that. Because I do feel like I've done that in the past. I felt a bit like, well, you know, someone else has got that stuff now and all that, and then you just walk away. Well, what if there was something else in that car, or was something else on that table that was worth money, but I just walked away and left it? And you know, it might have gone the next time I come back to the stall in 10 minutes time. So yeah, anyway, I just did feel yesterday that it was very competitive and I wasn't competitive enough. You know, it was dog eat dog, and I just wasn't competitive enough. So, yeah. Twin Red Dragons Brewery. Oh, I don't think they've been in the chat before. Hi to whoever that is. And then Smart Reselling says, "Hey, twin." Oh, so it must be his twin. Oh. I thought it was your twin or something. No, I mean, yeah. Hey, Twin Red Dragon. Right. Okay, I get it. God, I'm so terrible at these live chats. So we'll leave it there, guys. Just my little. Oh, sorry. No, there was a couple of the chat top trumps. I forgot to show you these. Harry Potter. I don't know whether you can see that. Can you see that? One sec. Right, you can see it now, can't you? Harry Potter and Star Wars. 50p each again. I just thought for that price, Star Wars and Harry Potter top trumps in little bundles, they do really well. Well, not really well, excuse me. Not really well, but yeah, okay. So, I mean, if you get like the 3 different variants of the top trump Star Wars, you can get like a tenner for it or just over. So, you know, if you're getting them for like 20p, 50p, you know, you can make some all right money on them. So that's that. Anyway, that is my car boot haul. And yeah, oh wait, Darren has a quick question. When is your next comedy show? Everyone's asking that, and everyone really enjoyed it. There was a lot of engagement on that video, like I said the other week. I'm not going to ramble about that anymore. I want it to be next month. Yeah, I want it to be next month, but oh, what's that now? What's happened now? Bloody hell, the screen just popped up on me. You know, my little recording screen popped up on me. Yeah, I want it to be next month, but I don't know. The person I want to do it with has been on video before, but I don't know whether he'll have time to do it. So, because he's got a lot of work on his plate, so I don't know whether I'll get to do it next month. If I don't do that, I might be able to rope in someone else, another cast member, to help me out with it. This one that I'm planning needs another cast member. It really does. I can't have You know, I can't have it just doing it on my own. So I've got to find a cast member. I know that a couple of my friends will not want to come on camera. And you know, I can't really do it with my parents. It's not that it's, you know, bad or anything, like, you know, in that way, if you know what I mean. But it's just that it's more suited to a friend's role. It's like playing the role of my friend. So it would be better if one of my friends were to actually play the role. Let's hope this nice one adds back to work for me. Yeah, I'll get on with work now. I just need to list up. Oh God, I've got this massive pile here now, and I had it all sorted into listed stuff and unlisted stuff when I wanted to show you it, and now it's all formed an amalgamation, which is terrible because I don't know what's listed and unlisted. And you know what my brain's like. I don't know whether I'll be able to remember, but hopefully I will do. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Probably only been half an hour or something we've been on, but anyway, we've had a bit of a laugh. And I will see you. I have recorded, edited, finalized my sales update. I might upload that later on tonight. But I know YouTube gets a bit funny with people uploading 2 videos a day, and, you know, subscriber burn and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know whether I will upload it today, but it will be for definite. Oh no, what I'll do is I'll schedule it to upload for like 2 o'clock tonight. So then it's been 12 hours after this video, and then YouTube won't be so temperamental, you know, with the new unique ID and all that sort of crap. But yeah, I want to get the sales update uploaded. So that's what I'll do. I'll schedule it for tonight, for tomorrow morning at like 2 a.m. in the morning, and then it's up. So yeah, and then I don't have to worry. So see you guys. I won't ramble anymore. Thank you for watching. Give it a like if you did so like it, and yeah, see you soon. Sketch for the next comedy show. I'd dressed as an old biddy in a charity shop. Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it? I need to write that one down actually. Right, I'll see you soon, guys. And now we have that awkward little moment where I try and find the stop broadcast button. Bye.